Hi, I'm Joe.
I'm Patrick.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Andy.
And we're Fall Out Boy.
I get anxious, and then usually like I have like one beer before I go on stage, and then it's not to be funny, just usually like that one beer like puts me back like at like a level playing field sort of, and then I'm just kind of mellow.
A lot of points in my life, and I feel like in our career and everything, it's always like the top of the roller coaster right before it starts. It's always like.
And I definitely always feel like I'm sitting next to you on it, where he's like, "What the fuck am I doing here?" And I'm like,
You're with us. Here we go.
Andy?
I feel cool.
we do like a high five in a certain order, which we seem to have forgotten.
We like to, I think everybody has their own like little warm-up routines and stuff too. Like Andy, you have a very specific warm-up that you do.
Yeah, I just warm up.
There's a little bit of like in the moment stuff, but I mean, we definitely have like some moves and things we like to do together, but that's just because we like doing them. They're not like, all right, we're going to plan this now. It's like, I think those moves usually come up, they usually like happen in an improvisational way. And then we usually, if we decide we like them, we do them over and over again until they feel right.
Feel like when you're like doing something for 10 years or whatever, it's like you're brushing your teeth with your right hand. You just like don't do it with your left hand because you just don't brush your teeth with your, like it's like, so it's all like muscle memory. And then sometimes you're like, I guess I'm gonna brush with my left hand, and you're like, that's why I don't do it, because there's toothpaste all over my face.
Just going off of that, that's a great thing about being in a band and having fans is you can, if you recognize your fans and you treat them well and you show that you care about them, because you should, you can actually exist because of them. You can continue to exist no matter like how many other people decide to not back you in the future. Your fans will back you if you back them, and you can continue to exist and do what you love to do because of them. A couple years ago, I saw Queens of the Stone Age on they like toured on like did a tour playing like their whole first record all the way through, and they did it like front to back, and it was awesome. It was like verbatim. It was so cool.
I think the biggest show for me, like the best show or the most important show that I ever saw was at the drive-in when I was a kid. I saw them, and it was just, it left a huge imprint on me. And I think when I think of great shows, that's what I want. It was that one show.
Definitely, I saw, this is like, not just because we're here, but I saw Daft Punk at Lollapalooza, and it was like one of those, like, like when you have the, like, it was an experience, and I just like felt more than, whatever that, but I think that somebody that I've seen many shows of that I thought were great shows was Kanye West. I just feel like it's like always something different. It's always like the next level, and it's very, very unfiltered.
Best show I've ever seen was Radiohead 10 plus years ago. It's awesome.
The New York show was our second show back, and it was our second show back, and there was something where we were aware too. We were having, it was just like the Chicago show, but we were like a little bit more relaxed because we could look at everything, and it was really amazing to be like, wow, here we are this many years later, and like we're having a blast. We're like so happy to be here. Like we're happy to be on stage with each other. We're playing really well. Like everything sounds good. The audience is great. Like it was all those things clicking where that was like magic,